Welcome to Adam's Atom, Science Resolved.
Have you ever wondered why some people still prefer to use cash over Bitcoin, despite the rising popularity of digital currencies? It's a question that often pops up in conversations, especially when discussions around financial freedom and digital revolution take center stage. You see, the allure of cash is rooted in its familiarity and wide acceptance. It's tangible, it's immediate, and it's been around for centuries. But with every new dawn, we're moving further away from the physical world into the realm of the digital. And this shift is not without its challenges. Cash, while convenient, has its share of drawbacks. It requires physical handling, which can be cumbersome, and it carries a risk of loss or theft. But what if there was a way to maintain the convenience of cash without its limitations? Cash may be king for some, but let's explore why Bitcoin is giving the old monarch a run for his money. Ever considered the costs that come with using cash? Let's delve into the costs associated with producing, transferring, and accounting for cash. It's not just about the paper and ink used in printing money, but also the energy consumed in the process. And once the money is printed, it needs to be transported, adding to the carbon footprint. Now, let's not forget about the significant manpower and systems required to account for every single note and coin. Compare this with Bitcoin. The digital nature of Bitcoin does away with the need for physical production and transportation. The energy consumption, while not insignificant, is relatively lower. Moreover, the accounting for Bitcoin is done through a decentralized ledger system known as blockchain, which is far more efficient and less costly than traditional accounting methods. While the costs may seem negligible in the short term, if you look at the bigger picture, the cost of cash can be substantial. We often hear about Bitcoin being used for illicit activities, but have you ever stopped to consider how cash plays a role in the black market? Cash, being physical and tangible, is often preferred for shady transactions. Its anonymity makes it a prime choice for those looking to leave no trace. Cash can easily slip through fingers, cross borders, and evade the watchful eyes of the taxman. Now, let's flip the coin and consider Bitcoin. Each and every Bitcoin transaction is recorded on a public ledger known as the blockchain. This means that Bitcoin transactions are inherently transparent and traceable. So while it's possible to use Bitcoin for illicit activities, it's far more difficult to do so without leaving a digital footprint. In contrast to the shadowy dealings of the cash economy, Bitcoin offers a more transparent alternative. It's clear to see that when it comes to illicit activities, cash can be just as, if not more, problematic than Bitcoin. Beyond the drawbacks of cash, what are the advantages of Bitcoin? Let's dive into the heart of the matter. The core value of Bitcoin lies in its finite nature. With a cap set at 21 million Bitcoins, this cryptocurrency cannot be produced indefinitely. This scarcity creates a sense of value similar to precious metals like gold. Now contrast this to the unlimited printing of money. Governments worldwide have the ability to print money as and when they deem necessary, which can lead to inflation. This inflation erodes the purchasing power of your money over time. It's like having a slice of a pie that's constantly getting smaller regardless of how big the pie is. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is like a pie with a fixed number of slices. Each slice will keep its size and may even grow larger as demand increases. When it comes to maintaining and growing value, Bitcoin has a clear advantage over cash. So, what have we learned today? We've peeled back the layers to reveal that cash, like Bitcoin, has its own set of challenges, financial and environmental costs, and even use in illicit activities. Yet, Bitcoin stands out with its own advantages: lower costs, transparency, and a finite supply that inherently creates value. The next time someone argues against Bitcoin, remind them that cash isn't without its own issues. The future of finance may just be more digital than we think.